Hello, everyone. Today I have great pleasure to introduce Rebecca Nitta from Brazil. She's living in Japan, in Tokyo, watercolor and comic artist. Hi, Rebecca. It's great pleasure to have you in our community.
Hello, thanks for having me here, and really glad to have this opportunity to talk about my job, about my artwork. Yes, I'm half Japanese. My grandparents, they were Japanese,
Mhm.
and that's why I'm here. So I've been living in Japan for over 3 years right now, and I came to work in a factory is not like that more most exciting job, but it was like my bridge
Mhm.
from Brazil. Yes, I'm from Brazil,
Mhm.
and I think I'm enjoying living here, and I could have the opportunity to work as a freelance artist since 2020. After the pandemic stuff, I couldn't work full time as an artist. So now I think that things are getting better and better.
What is your biggest inspiration for doing the artwork?
Um, I've been an artist as long as I can remember. And my father, he's also an artist. When I was a kid, I used to watch him while he was painting or drawing. And I was always like amazed by this. He's really talented too. Um, and I think like my family has always supported me. So when they saw like potentially artists on me, they started to give me some crayons and paper and stuff. And then I think they were my biggest inspiration. And it wasn't for my family supporting me, I wouldn't be here. I like to create um, representative characters. Like I like to create real characters, real people. So all kind of bodies, and like I like to represent especially women with curly hair. And I think more than beauty standards, I think I like to bring representativity to any kinds of people. And I feel great when I receive from my audience saying like, "Oh my God, I can see myself on your artworks. Thanks for do this and please keep doing this because I feel like we have to be more represented, especially women, and especially for me because I'm a half Brazilian Japanese and also half black because my dad is a black man. Since I was a kid, I was told I don't have identity. I don't have identity. So I was, I got a hold of this and I kind of believe it, but I know this is not a true. And, but when I post a comic about my life, about being half black and Asian, um, I could get in touch with people like me. I could get in touch with another Asian people like me.
Mhm.
And so that's so good to make connections through the social media could be good too if you use it in a good way. I think art can bring more connections, more good connections to your life, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, that's wonderful that you find the way of express and connect more during by using your art with the people. So you say watercolor and comic artist. So can you share why particularly comic artist? I mean, Japan is famous for manga. Is that something
Yes.
which inspire you, or how did you find this niche for yourself? It's something you wanna develop and share.
I did some web comics that
Hmm.
I put on my Instagram. I used to post on some slice of life, just like fun facts about my life here in Tokyo. inspired by a woman who can, who create comics too, because maybe not that longer ago, it was like just men used to do comics. It's like was more about superhero or stuff like that. And actually, I'm not big fan of superheroes. And Police, it was my first graphic novel,
Hmm.
written by a woman, and she's from Iran. And when I saw her artwork, I thought, oh my God, I can do this, because she has like simple lines, but so full of expressions. And I thought, oh my God, I think I should do it. So when I was a kid, of course, my inspirations came from Disney movies and something like that. And even when I was a kid, I used to do some comics, but something really simple. But I just put it aside for a while. And after I saw like more um, comic women doing comics, I thought, oh my God, I think I can do it. I can do it. So I've been searching for new graphic novels artists, and I think they are she's my biggest inspiration. Marjane Satrap is her name, so I can tell that it started from her.
And I saw some of your artwork before the interview, and I found the impact of maybe because you live abroad and now you live in Japan and kind of different continents and a different environment. So from Latin America to Asian culture, how did you find that kind of diversity of your experience impacts your artwork?
It's totally impacted my artwork, especially because I'm mixed race, and uh, um, doing more connections with people like me. I also like to tell about their stories. I also like to represent them, and I also like to draw them. So I think like we need to be represented. We need to be seen. And it's more than beauty standards, and especially it started when I came to Japan. To be honest, because I just found myself as an Asian, as a like half black Asian here in Japan. So I couldn't think about it when I was in Brazil, because, as I said, like I was told that I don't have identity
Hmm.
because I'm not black enough, or I'm not Asian enough. So when I published that comic on my Instagram, and when I made more connections, I felt more empowered and I got more courage to represent these people like me. I think it's more about courage.
So tell me more about your upcoming project. I know you told me that something is happening within this or next year. So can you share a little bit more about that as well?
Yeah, sure. So this year I'll be publishing my first graphic novel.
Hmm.
It's this is gonna be my first big project,
Wow.
because I just
Congratulations.
do short comics or slice of life or something like that. But this is gonna be my first big project, more than like 100 pages.
Wow.
Yes. And what I can tell about this, my main character, she's a blind girl, and with my with my graphic novel, I just would like to be, of course, representative with people with disabilities, because people with disabilities are represented in pop culture, because like mainstream characters, uh, they are. I don't know if I don't know if you feel that, but I feel like they are either portrayed in, or being tragic or depressed or something like that, or they are always suffering or complaining about their situation. But I think with my graphic novel, I will bring more, another way to, see these people, and another way to dissolve this kind of stigma. I would like to dissolve it,
Hmm.
and people with disabilities, they can be happy and they can take care of themselves, and this is just a detail, like, so that's why my upcoming project will be really important to, the public to know how to coexist with these people. They must to be seen too.
And for the all people who want to know more about your artwork, so you have your Instagram profile. So is there anything else where they can follow you and connect with you and find your artwork?
Yes, they can on my artwork on my Instagram, and I
Mhm.
also have a Behance account, and
Okay.
I'm working on my website now and just developing my website. And for now, I have my Instagram and my Behance.
Sure. So for all of you guys who are watching this video, so please take a look in the description. We're going to share the links so you can follow Rebecca and find what she already did. And Rebecca, thank you so much for sharing part of your journey here in Japan as an artist. And also, I invite all people from our community to support you by following you, by encourage you, and the enjoy in your work. Thank you so much, and hopefully we will have a chance to see each other soon in Tokyo. And wish you
Yeah,
all the best.
sure. I wish you the best too. Your project is amazing, and I think you can reach out to many women who can share themselves because you're a wonderful woman who already did this interview, and um, I will invite all of my connections to follow your work, your amazing work too. Thank you so much.